Today we're bringing you all the most important details for the DJI Mavic Air, plus the Galaxy S9 leak that's guaranteed to disappoint America. It's time for Unboxed Daily. Welcome to Unboxed Daily. I'm your host, Jason. A pleasure to see you as always. Today we're bringing you the best from the world of product reviews and unboxing videos because, hey, that's what we do here. As always, if you have any thoughts or questions, you leave me that comment or tweet at us at GetUnboxed. The big news for today, DJI has released details of the Mavic Air. Now, this is intended to be something between the Mavic Pro and the DJI Spark. It's priced right in the middle at about $799 for the base model, but, and this is important, it includes a 4K camera and nearly half an hour of battery time. Definitely worth checking out, as shown off by iJustine in her unboxing video.
So before unfolding this thing, going over the size, this is the Mavic Platinum. This is the latest release from DJI, and this here is the Mavic Air that we just unboxed. So as you guys can see, it is significantly smaller than the Mavic. It seems to be about the same width, but as far as height, it just kind of looks like the Mavic if it got squished. The Spark's body is very, very small, but the only issue that I ever had with this one, other than the unprotected gimbal, is these arms did not fold in.
The one cool thing I love about this drone, I think it's actually even smaller than the Spark. So, you know, if you're looking for something foldable, easily transportable, and still 4K quality shooting, I think this is the drone to get. Speaking of easily transportable, have you ever thought about how nice it would be to bring your peripherals with you wherever you go and to be able to use a keyboard that's not gonna, screw up your wrists? Well, ergonomic keyboards aren't exactly designed for that, but Linus from Linus Tech Tips has found one that's not only easily transportable, it's actually pretty usable in almost any situation.
The main idea of having a vertically standing keyboard like this is to prevent what's called pronation. That's when the two bones in your forearm crisscross, pinching tissue and blood vessels. Of course though, having the keys on the side makes them harder to see, and let's be honest, even the touchiest of touch typists will look at the keyboard sometimes. But instead of janky rearview mirrors, the inward angle of the key modules allowed YogiType's creators to implement a much more elegant visual aid, colored LEDs.
All right, I'll be the first to admit, a backwards vertical keyboard, not exactly my first thought when I think of ergonomic. But if you watch the whole video, you'll see it's actually a pretty usable piece of tech. Transitioning to home tech for a moment, if you've been looking for a home setup that allows you both to have voice assistance as well as good quality sound, you may want to check out the Google Home Max. Being able to set up the Google Home Max with a couple of Google Home Minis plus your at-home speaker system gives you a lot of flexibility and options. And here to tell us more about it is Crystal Laura, who's going over some of the best features of this new setup.
One of my favorite movies is Short Circuit. It was so beautiful when the robot came to life.
Of course, yeah.
You can't watch movies.
I knew it, Skynet. Skynet is gonna happen one day. I knew it. This is the proof right here.
Somebody on Twitter asked me like this crazy math problem. And I mean, like, I know you could just pull up a calculator and just do it like that, but I mean, we're lazy now, so we could just ask Google. What is 57,000 times 432,567 divided by 7.9 plus 5.435 minus 34.56 multiplied by 34.567? Dang.
The answer is 3.12105 times 10 to the power of 9.
Do you think that's right? Wow, Google. I mean, we wouldn't know, but...
Easy connectivity, immediately responsive, we're just this side of Skynet. Uh-oh. Along with a good sound system, if you're thinking about building out a home entertainment system, one of the key central parts of it's gotta be a TV. You need 4K, you need good color depth, and you need something that's probably gonna be fairly affordable. Well, Kevin the Tech Ninja's here, taking a look at TCL and their P Series TVs, which, if you're looking for a bit of a budget TV with high quality viewing, I think this might be worth checking out.
As I mentioned a minute ago, there are 72 contrast zones, and you can definitely tell. Now, there are different modes to help you achieve the proper picture, and within movie mode, you'll see a lot of contrast in that picture. It's actually my favorite mode. TCL states that it gives you static ratio just under 8,000:1, meaning you have deep and dark colors, but also bright enough to make everything out.
One thing to note about the TCL P Series, if you're looking at it a little bit off center, you might notice a bit of color shift. This is natural for the kind of TVs that they're producing, but for the price, still a pretty good pickup. Finally, We're in this big rumor mill with the S9 right now where everybody and their mother has an opinion about all the various rumors that are coming out and all the things that they think are going to be part of it. Oh, it's going to have X. Oh, it's going to be bendable, blah, blah, blah. It's all clickbait nonsense. Unfortunately, we've got Jonathan Morrison here, who's here to help us sift through the real from the BS.
Now, what also has me excited for the Galaxy S9 is the alleged variable aperture, which will switch automatically from f2.4 to f1.5. So what that does is when you're switching to f1.5, that lets more light into the lens. So it's gonna help with low light photos, and also that's gonna get you that beautiful blurred out background. Now, this is not an apples to apples comparison, and yes, a smartphone sensor is much different than something like this camera you're looking at here, but here's a shot at f2.4. I purposely underexposed it, and then moving that to f1.4, you can see how much more light we have.
Personally, I hope that Samsung pulls a big switch on everybody, and the S9 is basically just an old school clamshell phone that has exactly 10-digit dialing and nothing else. To me, that would be a phenomenal April Fool's gag. And that's it for today's show. As always, it is a pleasure to have you here, and we hope to see you back for the next one. If you want to see more, head on over to unboxed.tv or check us out on the iOS store. In the meantime, I'll be back soon with more great videos from the world of unboxings and product reviews. I'm your host, Jason. Have a great day.